welcome everyone to I guess a kind of different little episode of Hunt Boy Adventures. It's kind of something we do a little bit different. Everybody kind of asks, what do we do besides hunt and fish and cook what we harvest? Well, one of our big hobbies is it's gonna sound crazy, but it's homing pigeons. So we fly pigeons. So we have some homers. We don't race them. There's different there's a lot of clubs that do race pigeons. It's a big time sport, but no, we do them. We fly them for fun. We have dropped them off. We dropped those off up to 30-35 miles. Fun activity. You got kids, you want to get kids into them. Birmingham rollers, they're real fun to get kids out there. They're the kind that you see on TV. They flip and they roll. But yeah, we do. We have some homers out there. We have some American show racers. We have some utility pigeons. So we have 3 different types of pigeons. The type of pigeon I'll be showing you today are like I said, are the homers or the homing pigeons, sometimes called carrier pigeons. Some interesting facts. I give you 5 facts. These birds, they can reach up to speeds of, they've been clocked up to speeds of 90 miles an hour, averaging 90 miles an hour, and known to fly up to 700 miles in a day. So that's fact number 1. Fact number 2, the male and the female bird take care of the young. So they so you're gonna get the male and the female, which no other bird does that. It's a big time sport. There's one bird sold for, and they're probably sold for more, but one bird, Bolt, that was named after Usain Bolt, was sold for almost $400,000. So big time sport. People race them. They do what they call one-loft races. You send young birds to one particular loft. People raise them to a certain age, and then they turn them loose. They take them off a certain amount of miles, 150, 200 miles, and they race them back. So it's a big time sport. Next thing a lot of people do not know, fact number 4, they were used in World War I, World War II. Pilots used them. If they got shot down, they would take and write down their coordinates or where they were, and they were released and sent back to, and then they were able to find where they were. And fact number 5, I mean, they're probably the first domesticated bird. So just crazy. I mean, a fun little sport to get into. Don't take a whole lot of space to get them. The birds I'm going to show you today, you'll see them. They go up and they'll route. They get up and they just circle around. They're finding their bearing and where they're at. They can see up to 26 miles. So another crazy little fact. They can get up and see up to 26 miles. But I got three birds. It's probably about 5 or 6 days old. I'm going to go out. I'm going to band them. I'm going to put 2 different bands on them. One, it has my loft name, Lumbee Loft, and it has my phone number on it. So I'll put that on their left leg, and then on the right leg, I'll put it's a AU band, and it's these AU bands come out every year, and so you know what year that bird was born. All right, so this is the tail end of 25. Even though this video is coming out in 26, we recorded this in 25. So if I eventually end up selling that bird, you'll notice at 25, it was born in 25. So the 26 bands will come out, and then, you know, if you plan on raising 25, 50 birds, you can order that many bands, and it has a number on it where you can look that number up, and they can find out who that number goes back to. So you'll see me put those bands on those birds today. You'll see those birds, they go up, they'll route, try to get some video of them routing, and they'll come back down and they'll go into a loft, and they have a little a door, and they go back in, they trap themselves back in, and they go in and feed. So we do that, and had a couple of birds that were born either late last night or early this morning when I went out there this morning and fed, saw them. So then probably 5 or 6 days to go back out there and I'll band those 3 birds. And then I've got a couple other eggs that probably should be hatching in the next couple of days. So, I mean, a real fun hobby. I mean, on my end, it's not really expensive. The only thing I got in it is feed. And I was fortunate enough that a good friend of mine that I served in the military with, his uncle gave me some birds. And so I guarantee you I don't have any $400,000 birds out there. But yeah, so it's a relatively inexpensive hobby unless you're just trying to make a bunch of money. So it can be relatively inexpensive, but you can make it an expensive hobby. So I mean, it's a fun hobby. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you've learned something. Again, it's kind of a little bit different than what we're normally doing. We're normally out in the bush, out in the, hunting, fishing, cooking something. But this is kind of sort of how we relieve ourselves and have a little bit of fun. So like, share, comment, and God bless. So these are the 3 we'll be banding today. These are all Homer pigeons. We'll be banding all 3 of these. Last bird we got to band today. Come up here. Again, just my loft name, Lumbee Loft. My phone number. Go ahead, push it up. The thing is, you don't want to put these bands on too early because they can kick them off and then you're just rebanding them. And you don't want to wait too late because then it's too hard to get them on. So usually around the 5th or 6th day, these birds grow pretty fast. Again, put this AU band. Let you know what year it is. Like I said, it's the 23rd of December. So this is a late 25 bird. Again, the 26 bands will be coming out pretty soon. I decided to sell this bird. Somebody knows it's a 2025 bird. Push it through these 3 toes. Slide it up above that knuckle. The last toe right there. Pull it out. And that bird's banded. He's got his jewelry on. Put him back in his box. Same thing here. Put this band on. It's got my phone number and the loft name. These are just a little aluminum
bands, goes on, pulls all the way up, pull it back over this. There you go. Put that band on. Put the second band. And this also lets know if I sell this bird, it lets these only come out once a year. So this lets know this is a 2025 bird, what year this bird was born. So again, so we got a week left in 2025. This is December 23. There you go. That bird's banded. You know this is a 2025 bird, and it's good to go.